Hello viewers and welcome to MiniCTM Sandstone. Now you'll notice we're starting in the snapshot, but actually, in a single player, what I'm going to load here is this one. This is a copy of the file that we have been working on. I think, for the most part, as far as using mods to assist me in mapping, I think I'm done with that. Matter of fact, I think I might be done kind of altogether. I'm going to make sure this is on peaceful, just because I'd rather not have things spawn. So the major thing I needed to decide was the skeleton towers, and I think they're going to be okay. I think they're going to be okay the way they are. I will want to pop into the actual spawner and make it so when they do pop up, they have their little names. But that's going to be easy. That's going to be MC edit, copy it, save it, open it in a MBT editor externally. Just as easy as doing it in-game. I was looking at this. I was thinking, how do I want to do this? Do I want to have it triggered some other way? Do I want to... And I just... There's a lot of complicated things, complicated solutions I think I could implement. And I think it kind of works. The thing pops in there. If it hits you, you go flying. I think it serves its purpose. So I'm okay with them staying the way they are. Now, in a future map, I might do things a little bit differently. But we can talk about that a different time. There was a few things that I definitely want to do. And that's as I was playing through, I want to make sure I have arrows added to all these Gale Force chests. And it looks like I might have already done that. Well, that's great news. Wow, that's kind of funny. Since I switched back between playing and mapping, and then I actually got to the chest in the playthrough, I'm like, how come I don't have arrows? The other thing I wanted to make sure, because I knew I had it on one of my lists, is I wanted to make sure we had adequate lighting up here. And it looks like we do. Because I remember as I was playing through, this was not a good place. And we want it to be safe. We always want the monument to be safe. Okay, apparently, so far, I've made all the changes that I remember making. The problem is, I didn't quite have them crossed off my checklist. So I'm like, oh, I better make sure that's still a thing. I do remember noticing this in my playthrough. Let's see if I could just trick that into updating. No? Let's try this. Perfect. I love that randomization. It just looks so nice. Alright, next problem. One of the feedback items I got, and I'm always thankful for feedback, is make sure to not have too many signs. This is a tip sign. That sign is okay. So I just wanted to kind of go around and evaluate and really think about what we need. Now this says danger ahead, bridge out, which kind of will get you to look down, and then you might see that wood. I think that's good. This one says nothing to see over here, don't look down. And this is kind of teaching the mechanic of, hey, look around. Momentary rest. That's just the name of the area. Before you go, did you see the tree? So I'm really emphasizing the wood. I'm okay with these signs so far. Don't take it all, you might die. That's important. This is possibly the first time somebody's going through one of my maps. And they see the ladder, and that's just to give them a little clue that there might be something down there. This is just when I was replacing the note. This is probably just, yeah, same thing. Okay, so I've already made sure that the player knows where the tree is. So if they ignore that sign, then that's kind of on them. It's okay to run past an area you may not yet be ready. I think that's important to tell the player. Some people might not be aware. Some people might think, oh, this is the next area. Oh, up here's Dungeon 1. thing is, the comment was, it's kind of fun to discover the things. Wood this way, I kind of already told them there's going to be wood. And so if they didn't pay attention before, then you're kind of tough out of luck. And base lake structure that way, when you come out here, let's kind of go as the player does. They come through here and they come out here. And bam, what do you see? You see this. You see something possibly over there. Depending on your render distance, there's definitely something over there. I think the first inclination might be to go there. That kind of looks like, wow. But once you get up to the top, you'll see it says Dungeon 3. That might make you a little nervous. But I would think as you get down here, it kind of seems like this is closer. So I don't think we need a sign. I might instead put a sign in that area that says something along the lines of, I don't know. I'll think about it. Safety hut. There's a sign in here too, so let's look at what that says. Break this, come in here. You should explore that path. I don't think that's necessary. And before I was kind of concerned it wasn't even that clear. And I don't think I have a whole lot of signs other places. And one thing I'd really love to fix is this. But I don't know of a way to easily fix it. So I'm kind of just going to leave it. I wanted to say I'm going to leave it for now, but I'm probably just going to leave it forever. Because I can't just constantly always update these 3 maps. I got to make more. And so the real goal here is to get these to a finalized point. And I'm really liking the state that this map is in. I'm thinking I'm ready to call it good. There's a chance I might go back to check out this sign, tip free food. There's a chance I might go back and make a few tiny adjustments, but I think I'm ready to call it good and just get the updated version out to everybody. As a matter of fact, by the time you are seeing this episode, it is most likely out. Chainmail is made from fire. Not everyone knows that. Cook wood to make charcoal. That's kind of a taunting sign, because really you should already know that. Coal creator. Here, I got another suggestion from a viewer, and I'm going to implement it right now. So thank you to the commenter that suggested this. Instead of calling it a coal creator, he suggested that we call it a charcoal kiln. And I agree. I like the way that sounds. I did a little trick to make it so it's not italicized. I can't do that without the mods. So I probably shouldn't have just dumped into the snapshot quite yet. But I can easily fix this up with the MC edit thing. Copy it out, make the alteration, pop it back in. So that's what we'll do. That's new item 1. New item 2 is I'm gonna try to see if I can fit it into the start chest over here. I'm looking at this starting chest, and honestly, it feels a little packed already as is. So I think I'm gonna put this custom item that we're gonna make somewhere else. But let's at least make the item. This is going to be the Brightmoor rod. And as a special call out to another person who was so kind to comment on my videos. Thank you, viewers. And so we're going to take the fishing rod. We're going to name it the Brightmoor rod. And I believe that's how we write it. And I'll verify, of course. So there's Brightmoor rod. Now we're going to go ahead and take an enchanting table. I'm going to give this lore 3. Oh no, I don't use the enchanting table for that. Oh man, what a noob. Perfect. Now I think I might turn that up, maybe to lure 5, and we'll add some other text to it. We'll make it a real custom item. And then I'll find a good place to put it. And it'll be exciting. And it'll happen right now. Right, here's our chest. Fishing filter. And for those of you who are not aware, Adrian Brightmore, he makes quite a lot of filters for MC Edit. Some pretty interesting things. And he posted a comment, and I kind of tweaked it a little so it might fit in the map. Fishing as a food source? Or is it too early? He really says, or is this too early in a version? But I like the comment. So here's the Brightmore rod, spelled correctly in my custom item format. And for those of you watching at home, it's right there. To kind of reward anyone who bothers to explore this direction. Or if you actually come down from up here, you might see it. You can't see the chest because it's considered an entity and it just doesn't appear. Now, I'm going to pop this item over to this chest. Take this guy out, replace with that guy. Yeah, I shouldn't have switched versions just yet, and honestly, I probably could have just switched right back because I haven't done anything. But here is what I want to test, and I don't even honestly know if it's going to work. One of the newest features of the snapshot is that you can have blocks with data, and you can pick block them, middle click, default, and it keeps the data. Oh, and that's not true. Oh, it's not true. Dang it, because what I wanted to do was take this. I think you can do it with command blocks, and I guess that's what it was set up to work with. What I'm curious, so it won't let me grab the spawner. If I pick block this, there's a copy, and they're all the same, of course. And if I place it, and then I pick block it again, it's selecting this item. But what if I don't have it? What if I don't have these in my inventory at all? And I pick block it. It's just furnace. Bummer. Okay, I'm not sure if what I want to do next is going to work, but I'm going to try it. No, I don't know how to try it. I wanted to have a spawner in item format that you could place, and it would remember what it is. Can you do that? You should be able to. I don't think I ever have done it before. And my thinking here is that stupid spawner that I decided to name Broken Spawner. People try to place it, and they get disappointed because it doesn't work. It's difficult because one's an item and one's a spawner, so I'm not even sure if it's possible. Let me experiment off camera. I'll try to see if I can figure it out. Wish me luck. Alright, I'm not sure where I saw that pick block thing where you could grab things and it would capture all the data. It might have been a feature they were talking about. It might have been in one of the snapshot releases and then taken out. I have no idea. Maybe I'm not on the latest snapshot and I don't realize it. I swear I saw it. Okay, but here is... We are in... Let's see. Just to show you. We are in 14W11B. And here is... Can I duplicate that? I can duplicate that because that's duplicating an item. Here is the fireworks spawner from TMI. Too many items. Let's place it down. No. Darn it. Okay. So that's not going to work. Oh, it did work in the in the previous version, 1.6.4. Not as a feature. I think it was just the mod that made it work. And there might be a way. There might be a way and I just don't know. Or there might be a way that's coming soon. I'm not certain, but I believe the broken spawner is here. Stone despawner. And to have it here, people are confused. They're like, oh, it's a broken spawner. So I don't know what to do. I could put grass somewhere, but that basically gives them pork. And technically, as was pointed out, like one block of grass, that's not a big deal. But you could expand the grass You could use dirt, and I'm sure I have dirt in here somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm sure I do. Well, yeah, over there, and I don't think I could have the map without dirt. And so I kind of wanted these to kind of show that they were breaking spawners. That's kind of why I had it laid out all funny. So maybe if I just have it like that? I don't know. You tell me. I think that's good. It's just to give the player some pickaxes. It's just to say, break the spawners. And actually, if we're gonna do that, then we might as well. These picks are like good for nothing, but they break things fast. I mean, they wear out, but they break things fast. So maybe something like that instead. And give a stone too for something that'll last a little longer. I could give wood picks. Oh, that'd be mean. Let's just stick with that. It's not as good a treasure now, but that's okay. All right, I think that's all the changes that I want to make at this point. I think we're good. I think this is ready for release, or re-release, or update. I just need to go through. I'm gonna kind of update the title. If you go in here, like I did here for Happy Love, I'll apply that to the title. I never realized that you could do that sort of thing. I kind of think that's neat. I'll have to do a few other things too. I'll have to make sure that time is starting at the time I want it to start, and some other little, make sure spawn's set. There's nothing worse on a custom map when the player logs in and they're in creative mode and they got stuff in their inventory and they're like somewhere weird, like over here. Like, what? I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, but by the time you're seeing this, even if you're watching it right as it came out, this update's already been pushed to my website, so make sure to check that out. This video is obviously probably a little bit shorter than usual. Really, I'm just gonna take that down and make sure these spawners have some custom names. That actually will take me a little while because they also have positional data. So what I'll have to actually do is copy this one over, modify it, copy that one over, modify it. But it'll work out. It'll be easy. It'll get done. And you can enjoy this map a little more updated, a little more fun, a little more balanced. And please, please continue to give me feedback. I want to hear it. I'll still make small tweaks here and there, especially if it's a balance thing. So yeah, post those comments below. I love even just to hear what you think. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for this episode. This has been bRanN. I will see you next video. Have a great day.